Eden? Eden, open the door. Hey. Open the damn door! Eden, just a minute. Listen, I just want to talk to you. You know, apparently you have fallen in love with your own paranoia.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. They had an argument.
They left you here with a big bad wolf, did they?
Sit down, Keith.
Well, did Eden get the story straight, huh? Did she get the details all worked out with you guys?
I'm going to tell you what happened, the entire truth.
Honest engine, cross your heart and hope to die like Katie did. You know, she's dead.
Stop it. Do you have the earring?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I knew it. I knew it when you first saw that earring. It's yours, isn't it?
Yes.
And you were with Cruz that day on the beach, weren't you?
No. Katie called me that day. She said that she wanted to see me. I didn't want to, but she insisted.
So?
So we met at the State Street Bistro. I was wearing the earrings. Cruz had just given them to me as a gift. Katie kept staring at them, and she was talking. Well, it really wasn't talk. It was a harangue. She was livid. She couldn't figure out why Cruz had chosen me over her.
And you did what?
I told her some things. I told her that the earrings were an engagement gift from Cruz, and that he had never had one romantic thought for her, and that the romance was a fantasy. Her fantasy. Well, she flew into a rage. She lunged at me. She tore the earrings right off my ears. There was a big scene.
She took them.
Yeah, she wouldn't give them back. I was really angry. I said some terrible things that I truly regret now.
And you followed her, didn't you? You followed her.
No, I didn't. I was too ashamed that I hadn't been able to control myself. I called Cruz. I told him what had happened. He was furious with both of us, especially with me. That was the beginning of the end for us. He came over and we went in his car to look for her because he wanted me to apologize. But we couldn't find her. And we were on our way over to your house when we heard on the radio that she had drowned. So that's where I guess you found the earring on the beach. I don't know what happened to the other one. But I can't even guess why she went out to the beach. So you see, I'm the one that's responsible for her desperation that day. And I have been living with it ever since.
I don't believe it.
Why?
I don't believe this makes sense. It's plausible.
It happened exactly like that.
If it's a diary. That's it?
That's it. I'm sorry. But you can understand now why I was telling you that I'm the one to blame, not Cruz.
Doesn't make either one of you any less guilty. How I feel.
Darling, where are you going? What are we doing out here?
I felt like taking a drive.
Out here.
I felt like being alone.
You knew I was following you.
I didn't look.
So you lead me straight to a place that's full of painful memories for me.
Well, maybe there's going to be painful memories for me, too. Granted, they're still fresh and in the making, but I'm sure they're roughly the same. Memories of losing somebody I loved.
Oh, you do keep trying to lose me. You really go all out, in fact. But you still haven't managed it, have you? It's just like when we were first together. You keep fighting me. Except this time, you were breaking the rules.
However much you say you love me, I can't imagine it even comes close to the way that you love her.
Are you out of your mind? There is no comparison.
You defer to her. You put her first. And when I disagree, I'm wrong. I see the way you look at her, the way you touch her.
I don't touch her. I look at her when she's in front of me. And when she says something I think is wrong, I tell her so, which you have heard me do. So why are you trying to twist this into something it's not?
You know, everything happened here when she left. You declared your love to her in a way you can never take back. You have the scars, just to prove it. I wonder if I would have to leave in order for you to do something like that for me.
I see. So I'm supposed to get on a motorcycle now and run myself into a wall again? Is that it? You want me to kill myself, maybe, like Katie Timmons did, just to prove how much I love you?
No, you wouldn't have to do that. What do I have to do to make you listen to me?
Is that what you think you're trying to do with all this panic, this drama?
No, it's real. Don't ridicule me because it's real. You didn't belittle Victoria when she had her unaccidental accident. No, you went to her because she needed you. She needed you for Keith, to hold her hand, for reassurance. You're the only one she can go to.
Every single thing I say, you have an answer for. And every answer you have makes me out to be a liar. So why are we even bothering to talk about it?
So let's not talk about it. Just leave me alone.
I love you, damn it. Oh, that's right. It doesn't count unless you can make me half insane. You're a selfish woman. I'm beginning to think your kind of love isn't the love at all.
Did you find Eden?
Yeah,
Did you work it out?
not quite.
But you will.
To tell you the truth, some pretty lousy things got said.
If I know you, you didn't say anything that you didn't think was true.
Maybe you don't know me. You're a selfish woman, Eden. I'm beginning to think your kind of love isn't love at all, 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 love at all.
I do love you, Cruz. I do love you.
I talked to Keith while you were gone. I told him about the earrings.
What? Tori, I didn't want you to go through that. So what happened? What did he say?
I told him exactly what Eden wanted and what I wanted to do, too. I lied to him.
What did you tell him?
I told him that the earrings were mine, yes, and that they were a gift from you. I told him that Katie and I had argued that day and that I had been cruel and angry and it had made her very desperate. But I did not tell him that we had argued at the beach. I told him it was someplace else, that Katie had taken the earrings and she ran off with them. I know you're disappointed in me, but I accomplished the two things that I set out to do. One, I admitted to Keith how I treated Katie, and secondly, I kept you out of it.
Then you can count on him not believing you.
No, I think he did. It makes perfect sense why she would have gone to the beach. And you know something? If he believes it, it's all over then.
Eden thinks we told him the truth.
But I think she'll be glad that we didn't. Because now you have no longer any reason to see me, and I'll no longer pose a threat to your relationship.
If there is a relationship.
Of course there is. You couldn't lose it that fast. Or could you?
We said some pretty bad things.
You really think it might be over between the two of you?
stupid.
My God, I never knew what happened that night. About your accident. Why didn't you tell me? Couldn't you have written a letter at least? Don't you know? Don't you understand that I have been running away my whole life? Cruz, I would never, ever have left you if I'd known I mattered to you at all.
Are you all right, lady?
I don't know.
Okay, let me take a look at that. You banged your head pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, you aren't going to notify the police, are you?
Sorry, we're gonna have to get you to the hospital. Why'd you pick down here to drive, anyway?
Somebody else picked it. A long time ago.
Come on, Eden, pick up the phone.
We're not home right now, but if you'll leave a message at the sound of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Well, I guess I am gonna head out of here.
Well, good luck and thanks.
For what?
I asked you to help me put Katie's death behind me, and you did. I think I made some headway.
Well, if you'll excuse me if I think that's still debatable.
Okay. But either way, I'm not changing my mind.
About leaving here? About staying here?
Yeah, leaving Santa Barbara was the biggest mistake I've ever made, and I'm not going to make it again.
It was a mistake. You went to L.A. and turned into a big TV star. You are the American dream,
Oh,
kiddo.
right. The American dream. Small-town girl heads for Hollywood seeking fame and fortune. Well, yes, that's exactly what I wanted until I got it. And then suddenly I became this unfulfilled person running from Hollywood to New York, meeting all the right people, going to all the right parties, and dating all the right men. And all the while, deep inside, all that I was looking for was exactly what I had right back here before I left.
Tori, you mentioned that you had a friend.
Yeah, Martin.
The two of you live together?
Yeah, it seems to work out best when he's on the road and I'm working a lot.
He's an actor.
Oh, no. Tennis player. Marty Ellis.
Marty, I've heard of him, right? He's good.
Oh, yeah, he's real good. Hope he's happy.
Sounds like he hasn't made you happy.
Well, at least he didn't get jealous over my career like my actor boyfriends did, but then why should he? But when we moved in together, he got jealous in different ways. I had to account for every minute of my day. When he was on the road, he would call the house every night at 9 o'clock, and heaven help me if I wasn't there. It got a little exhausting.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I can imagine.
So one of the reasons that I decided to do the tour of the play is I told him that it would be like a trial separation, and I thought I'd be able to ease my way out of it, Well, that is the gory Tory story. Ugh. So you went away for a while, too, huh?
Yeah, like I told you, I did some wildcatting, and that turned into hell fighting.
Oh, that's the oil fire?
Yeah. Did a little work for the intelligence community. I'm not supposed to talk about that. But, some crazy stuff.
Dangerous, no doubt, huh?
I don't know. It's kind of like you, I guess. I was looking for something. Except that I found it when I met Eden.
Well, suppose you lose her.
I'm not going to lose her.
But you just said
Walking
that
out of her tonight was a mistake. You see, giving up is not what we're about.
I envy you. And I envy her. But you know that.
I hope you find it, Tori. Or it finds you.
Good night.
Orient Express, may I help you? Who's calling, please? The hospital. Just a moment. Is Inspector Castillo still here?
No. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry, you just missed him.